Today we will go over an extremely good trade practice talking about every single detail. We will do a top-down analysis to cover market structure analysis. Furthermore, we will learn how to find good entry points and tradable areas. Let's start now. Let's talk about how to take the perfect loss using A++ setups in real trading situations. Sometimes it is completely okay and even necessary to take a loss in the markets. When you look at this Bitcoin chart, we have this really clean and impressive multi-imbalance area forming. On top of that, we also have a clear swing support and resistance Philip pattern showing up. And at the same time, there was a very clean swing failure pattern that developed right here. So, what you are seeing on this chart is a true A++ area to look for trade entries in the lower time frames. I talk about this a lot in my free YouTube videos and in my masterclasses as well. I consistently show how to find these clean and beautiful trade areas and where the trades make sense. Now I drop down to the 5-minute time frame so we can break this down even further. First of all, you need to understand how important this SR flip really is. What happened here is pure price action at its finest. Price came into this exact level and got rejected 3 different times. This area was a very strong resistance zone at that moment. Once this zone finally broke, it then turned into a solid support area. This right here is the core idea behind SR flip trading. And if you look above this area, you will also see the PDH, which is the previous day high level. The target area also shows a clean triple equal high structure. So everything about this chart is honestly screaming one thing. This is one of the best A++ trading setups that I teach. Now I am going to zoom in on the entry location so we can talk about it in more detail. As you can see, price started forming this small inner trend and then pushed aggressively towards the SR flip and the multi-imbalance area. So basically price was just pulling back here to reload and build momentum inside in our multi-pattern zone. Once price tapped into the SR flip and the multi-imbalance location, which you can clearly see right here, buyers stepped in and completely shifted that inner trend. And right at that moment, it opened the door for a really solid trading opportunity. So this was a perfect trade setup with A++ patterns lining up very cleanly. Even though the reward on this trade was somewhat small, it was still a very high quality and well-defined setup. The issue with this price action though was that price pulled back very aggressively right after our entry. It almost came back far enough to hit our original stop loss, which definitely adds a mental pressure. In situations like this, cutting your loss halfway and protecting part of your risks makes sense, a lot of sense. By doing that, you can save the remaining 0.5 R and only take a 0.5 R loss instead of the full one. In the end, this A++ setup actually worked exactly as I expected with all the patterns. There was nothing technically wrong with the setup itself or analysis behind it. That said, it is completely fine to cut your losses early when you see an unusual strong pullbacks after your entries. Sometimes your emotions will kick in and push you to make faster decisions than planned. And there's nothing wrong with managing the trade that way, simply losing less than normal. At the end of the day, protecting your capital and staying consistently is always okay. Okay, friends, this was a great lesson. I hope you liked it. See you next time and please take care. Completed the free trading course but still need more? My master classes teach liquidity, imbalance, and the market structure in detail. Combine them with forward and reverse trading using momentum superboxes and yo-yo cost average entry models. After that, you will master scalping with a one-screen free TradingView indicator, a revolutionary trading system. Finally, you will learn to invest your profits using my 10-year swing investing with working agent system. Interested? Please see the video description.